Hey guys, welcome to Joistic. At Joistic, we are helping non-tech founders build and deploy MVPs. This is a new series where we are, it's idea for the weekend, where we are going to like brainstorm, develop, and deploy an idea over a weekend. So Abhinay is here to discuss the idea. So let's get right into it. Hey Abhinay.
Thank you so much, Rohit. And I think one of the pain points, right? I'll directly go into the idea that we are going to do. As we have discussed, right? The idea is not just to look at the tools or the way idea works. It's more about learning from it, right? How can we build something in minimal
Right.
time over a weekend, right? So one of the idea that I want to, probably build over this weekend is. See, I'm active on LinkedIn and I meet people around, my friends, my past colleagues, etc. And they say that they also want to be active on LinkedIn, right? But most of the times, what I hear from them is they are busy with their meetings, etc. And they forget to post on LinkedIn. But they would like to be consistent, right? And LinkedIn is a great platform. Like you have your own MVP builder agency, right? And in a way, you guys help so many tech founders that non-tech founders that you get a lot of business from LinkedIn. For professional, it can be a job opportunity that they can get from LinkedIn, right? And LinkedIn in today's world, it's like a packaging for a professional. Okay.
Yeah.
So they want that, just that they are unable to do it, right? So that's the problem that I came across. What if it was easier rather than a professional going to LinkedIn and posting? It should become very easy, like, okay, fine, you are from a payments industry. These are the topics you like. These are the things,
And
add
it will.
your expertise
Right.
and just post it on LinkedIn, right? I feel there can be takers for it, right? So let's just try building it over the week. A simple LinkedIn tool or something like that, which helps you post at least, let's say, 2 times a week or 3 times a week.
So, if I understand correctly, it's a tool that, let's say, if I put in my agency and my name and my background and all, it would give out post ideas to me, like every 2 days or 3 days or whenever I go on the app, it would give out post ideas, right? That's what we are looking at.
So actually, it will keep you consistent. That
Okay.
it will give you not only the ideas. If you approve, it will ask if you want to make any edit
Okay.
it. Otherwise, if you approve, it will directly post on your LinkedIn.
Got it. Right away, it would be an
No password sharing, nothing. It will use some AI tools, etc., to post directly on LinkedIn, because which is the max. The value addition is this, that even if you forget, it will come, and even if you approve or don't approve, there will be some settings that you can have. It will
right.
directly post. You do not have to worry. Even if while you are sleeping, LinkedIn is still working for you.
Right.
You remain consistent.
So we are
Yeah,
kind of building a very small LinkedIn agent to help all the uh,
exactly.
project managers out there to be more active on LinkedIn.
Correct. And
So
we'll first we'll focus on this part, and later on we will add few more things, like suggesting couple of connections every day,
correct.
that can be good to have, and so on. Also, as I always believe, we'll have some kind of we'll create it like a proper subscription tool, which is working, and if it's possible, over the weekend it should be deployed. So keep the MVP scope very limited, and we expand later on.
Got it. So let me just share my screen. So just give me a second. Yeah. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, I can see a screen.
Sure. So let's just briefly define the problem statement that we're having. Maybe it's project managers to make project managers more on LinkedIn, something like this.
Professionals, and it can be
Okay.
anyone, right? So professionals active on LinkedIn, with posting some connections, etc.
Yeah. Posting new connections. The problem statement that we are helping professionals on.
Mid managerial, mid seniority level in India. So I would like to probably have 10 years experience, 10 to 15 years experience level folks in India,
Got
to start with, and then we can always expand. But yeah, for now, this is the target audience that we are planning.
Got it. And we are not like specifying any specific domain or field. This is like wide range of all the users that set into this.
Correct, correct,
That.
correct. So in fact,
Got it.
that's one of the value, that it should be able to create content in their tone, for adding expertise, whatever expertise they have in their field, from logistics to, let's say, banking to e-commerce, anything, anyone can actually use
Right.
that. So that's one of the values. So yeah.
Got it. Got
In
it.
fact, that's also one of the thing that when you ask people, mention that there are tools who do, but these are very chat gpt direct posting tools. They would like some kind of approval before a post goes out. So one of the value is that uh, you know uh, yes, competition there are exist, right? Chat gpt people can do, or there are other tools, but it's very generic. They would like an approval system where before the post goes out they would like to approve.
Got it. So they would have the final say to what
I
goes on
did an
there.
approve option. Yeah, I did an approve option.
Right. So personalized tone. Now, I'm getting a like a more better idea of what you're looking to build. So uh, let's dive into what features you have in mind, like top of your mind. So we discussed that it would have a personalized tone based on the user. They would be able to edit, approve before posting. Let's say any other features that you have thought of.
Also, I feel it is meaningful to at least, like, I'm into, let's say, SaaS sales, right? It helps me if I can get some connections, right? A relevant connection request, like somebody head of growth at, let's say, one of the accounts I'm trying
Right.
to get into, right? So if I get 2 or 3 such suggestions daily in
Mhm.
my inbox, so every day I'm expanding my network to the relevant folks, reaching out to them, maybe personalizing the invite if the invite can also be personalized. So that would help. For now, posting and getting new connections will keep me active.
Got it. So the priority would be to
Post content, correct?
regularly, and there could be additional features that we can always add in the future.
Correct.
We are building SaaS applications to mainly monetize it. That would be, I think, Abhinay, your one of the main things that you would like to do with the SaaS application.
So see,
Uh, yeah.
monetization, at least what I would like, right? Rather, the focus is not like it should make a ton, a lot of money. The focus is more
Exactly.
like, because it is going to have a cost of it itself, right? I mean, all we'll have to pay whatever services we are going to pay. So we'll want to have a decent value, as in it should not be an idea where just people are coming and nobody is using it.
Right.
It should improve over time so that they find value and they're ready to give money, whatever, right? Even a small amount is fine. So I would probably like two things, to have two plans. One, a free plan helps to kind of market, right, and get referrals, get feedback. And a paid plan where we charge something like, if at least 50%, whatever cost I am going to incur, around 50%, or a very good number. So I'm
Okay.
thinking like 299 rupees monthly and 999 rupees yearly type of cost is what I'm thinking, to push customers more towards a annual type of plan.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah,
Got it. So we are looking at a fairly simple pricing structure here.
correct,
So
correct,
which would actually help the whole point of like idea for the weekend. So we want to keep things simple and use tools that are available currently, the AI tools that are available to make this happen in a weekend, in a span of like 2 days, right? From like discussing, brainstorming to actually having the product that we could share with our connections. Uh,
correct.
Cool. So let's get into the building, Abhinay. We'll just explore the set of tools that we would be using. So there is ChatGPT.
Okay.
Mainly we would be using this for brainstorming to get to an point where we have a proper PRD that
Very
we would
nice.
then send it to Lovable. Have you used Lovable in past, Abhinay?
I have seen, but I have not used it to an extent where I can say. But this is interesting. I believe what you mentioned about Chat GPT being used for kind of PRD writing, that's also pretty good actually. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And then we would be able to deploy it from Lovable itself.
sure.
So I think these two tools, and we would look at other tools that we could use, maybe some other AI tools for, let's say, logo generation or something. But for now, I think these are our main focus. So
Got it.
based on our discussion, we have just created a basic prompt that we can. So this is a very basic just combination of all the things that we discussed. Let's just take this and give it to ChatGPT and see what it gets us.
Nice,
So here's a policy plan prompt you can use for Lovable to generate a clean div. That's nice.
nice, nice.
That's nice
This is very
pricing.
nice.
Yeah.
I think what it did, and which I generally, I mean, even if I knew Lovable and I've tried myself, but I would have probably directly gone and started on Lovable. But
Right.
this prompt before going into it, or creating a PRD before development, is a nice hack. Thanks for
Right.
this.
Yeah. Yeah, like this is what we are replicating the things we do in the real life.
Correct.
The process is the same, just that we are doing it with AI tools. So let's just copy this prompt that it has given us.
Yeah. Can I just ask one more thing before we
Yeah,
go to Lovable? Can we
yeah.
ask, when you mentioned brainstorming with, can we
Oh,
ask
okay.
ChatGPT, knowing this idea, where all can it go in future? I mean, what all, let's say
Got
three
it.
more, can
Got
we
it.
ask now? Let's see
Got
how
it.
it
So
goes.
I think we need to kind of validate our idea. That's a main step that I think we missed. But let's try and see what it gives us. Um,
Okay,
so this search toggle just lets it search like on the internet, and then let's see what it gets us.
got it. Nice, nice.
So as we're saying, demand for LinkedIn automation tool, professional increasing. So it's given some links, focus on content, networking.
Hmm.
Okay. So it says yours has a clear need in the market by helping experienced professionals in India. That is good by focusing on localized.
Yeah, user friendly design. So we should keep it localized, right? In fact, that's
Yeah,
one thing. For now, we focus on India. I think that's great. In fact,
that's
I wanted, can we just expand on it a bit? Like, just ask it
hmm.
what all other things, right? While we are starting with two,
Hmm.
posting and connection request, what all in future features can we add to this
Okay,
product? What all features?
got it. Yeah. So now, so let's say for the MVP going well, which is
Correct.
so while talking to this AI, I've just lost the uh, sense for spellings because it doesn't matter anymore.
Correct. What could be a larger or maybe roadmap? What all it can become, right? Something like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
for the product. For the product, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So phase one, it says surely this is not 2 months. We are going to do it in 2 days.
Correct.
Okay, content recommendation, connect leads. That is what we're going to do now. Phase two. Okay, so it says yeah. Uh,
Nice, nice, nice. Smart follow-up messages after connecting. This one is actually nice. Smart follow-ups, right? This can be relevant when many times we connect with folks. I connect for a reason, right? And I would like to have a follow-up. This is nice. This can be helpful for those in sales who do a lot of account-based marketing and so on, right? Premium utility, okay. Content library, 8 weeks. Nice. Weekly LinkedIn scorecard. Oh, nice, nice.
me,
Event comment scanner is also pretty
yeah,
good. Nice, nice, nice.
yeah. Would like to be more engaged. Career opportunity. Yeah, this was something I think we mentioned earlier as well that it would help in long
So
term.
actually, the thing is, what I like is, we started with an idea rather than directly going to development. We validated it on
Right,
ChatGPT. We brainstormed what it can become, and these are things, right? I mean, which is pretty good. It's helpful sometimes. I mean, earlier, at least 10 years back, when we were kind of working together, we used to
right,
talk to each other, and then only you can brainstorm. But it's good
right.
to at least brainstorm and then polish it. Great. I
Yeah,
think now we can move towards Lovable and see how it
lovable.
develops.
So I'll just copy the prompt. So this is also kind of an optimized way to play around with this LLMs because the less number of prompt, more the output is what we are aiming for.
Right.
You could have just written that I want to make a SaaS for LinkedIn, something a two-line thing, but giving a descriptive prompt always helps. So I have yes, I have copied the prompt. I'll just
Yeah. Seems good. Okay.
I think we should have given it a name as well. I think this is a good time when it sets up to like think like what name options you would have for this AI agent.
Actually, if you ask me, right, earlier, one of the things that I used to do is spend a lot of time. I used to generally start with the domain, that what
Right.
is the name, what is the domain. Sometimes more than the idea, I'm bothered about
If you get
domain
the domain or not, yeah.
name, right? uh, and many times by the time I could decide on the name, the idea itself is like it seems irrelevant, right? So while you're good, you're right, naming is an important thing. I'm thinking, right, there are two things which I'm thinking at this point for naming.
Mhm.
One
Mhm.
is I can keep something very LinkedIn specific, okay, which
Right.
is like, let's say, LinkedIn, buddy or something like that, okay, which helps
Right.
you, which helps you stay consistent, right?
Right.
The other thing I'm thinking is today it might be LinkedIn, but I have the audience, right? Let's say it works, and which is what we're making it work for. It becomes a productivity tool, meaning there is going to be what I feel is many of these folks would like to do more in their time. The problem that they shared was consistency, time management, and etc. Right? It
Right.
can do more things, right? Like let's say giving you daily 100 email summary,
Mhm.
or helping you set up meetings, etc., and so on, right? So
Right.
I'm thinking, should I give it more like a broader name, because later on then if I keep it LinkedIn specific, then I don't know if it will, if I
Right.
expand to other use cases, how it will look. So that's a dilemma in my head, but I'm thinking
Got
LinkedIn buddy or 10xBuddy. 10xBuddy is like more productivity, right? So
it
I'm
covers a
thinking,
larger scope of the overall
well,
thing.
what do you think we should keep? Any idea on that?
Yeah, I think LinkedIn Buddy seems good for MVP, but we have seen that ChatGPT has already given us a lot of features that could be included in future. So we are looking at it as a as a larger product, right? As a larger product map, right? Like in the future.
Correct, correct.
Got it. So I think let's go with the 10x buddy name. I think it feels like we are giving boost to the professionals, and I think it would be easier to get as well. So for now, let's go ahead with 10x buddy. I
I
think
think
yeah,
time, one should not waste time on MVP, right? It's a weekend project. Let's go ahead with it. That's it.
yeah. I think 10x buddy works best. So I think
Hmm.
this Lovable has done its magic, and we have uh,
In a new tab once. I want to see this completely tab, a new tab. Yeah,
yeah. I think it's done a fairly good job at getting
correct.
the landing page right. So I think boost your LinkedIn presence without the effort. This
Hmm.
looks good. Stay active on LinkedIn.
Nice, nice. I like the whole color scheme as well.
Yeah,
A lot of white as well as LinkedIn color, so which is pretty good.
we have
Nice.
our pricing monetization already here. So we have the free plan. That's good. And the monthly annual thing, it perfectly got what we wanted actually.
Got it.
So
Makes sense.
this is good. We have some initial user feedback that we can put here, FAQs, and yeah, I think this looks good.
So, in what I was thinking is, this is pretty good, very nice actually. I did not
Yeah,
expect this to be this good. Two,
correct.
three things. One is let's change the name to 10x Buddy. Okay. The second thing I feel is in the hero section, the top section, rather than having this testimonial Aditya Bansal one, we should have an image. Is there and I don't know if ChatGPT is a good place to figure out an image for this idea.
Right. Yeah. I think the newer ChatGPT image, the Ghibli effect that is trending all over. I think that should help us with our landing page as well. So let's
Correct.
just ask ChatGPT to let's say get us an image. How would you like to? Do you want an
Image,
human figure? How
image,
do you want?
the kind of instruction I'm imagining is an Indian mid-level professional, 10 years experience using LinkedIn, very happy that his LinkedIn presence is increasing. Happy that
Indian
presence,
level professional, happy, um,
happy LinkedIn presence is improving.
happy LinkedIn presence is improving. Anything else you would like to add? Let's see
No,
what it gets.
yeah,
We want it to be a realistic image, right?
correct, correct, realistic.
Realistic.
Oh, nice. So I generally used to directly push, but the
Yeah,
search thing that you did,
yeah, this is something the new image generation they have added. I think we should have given it some color.
hmm,
I think it
hmm.
would take from the prompt. I think, but
Let's see how it
and
works.
meanwhile, let's ask our other agent to do some work for us. That is, we want to change the uh, product name to that is 10x and then space buddy, right?
10x. So what I was thinking, X is small
Okay,
and no space.
and no
10x
space.
Buddy.
Okay, yeah, this looks good. We
So
can change the
there are a
product.
few more things we should do. I believe. So tell me something. What do you suggest? Should we directly have only one by one chat type of thing with Lovable, or stack two, three things together and then do it?
Right, right, right. That's a really good question because as we made our prompt efficient in the first prompt, so
Attempt.
we can do the same thing here. We could give multiple things at the same time to optimize our credits as
Cost.
well.
Right.
I think
Yeah.
this looks fairly good.
Yeah. This is good. Yeah. I think if we can actually, let's say, remove the text, that would have been better. But let's use this for now and see. Oh,
Got it.
you can do that. Can you
Build
get
some
this?
more work. Yeah, remove the text and remove the text. We just want the image, right?
Correct.
We don't want the text, only character. And then let's download this and
Yeah. Ask the here to upload it in the section.
yeah. So we can change the product. So it's always better to, if you're doing multiple things, just write steps and then tell it that this is
Like one,
the
two, three.
first.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Right.
that way it's more clear for. So end of the day, we are talking to a human, right? That's the whole point of artificial intelligence. So uh, the way
So
humans would understand better is the way they understand better. So we can. So this is the first point. Second is add this attached image to
hero section.
the hero section, replacing the the review that we have, right?
Yeah.
Also, let's say
We
now
should play around with it. Yeah.
any other modification that you would like in the landing page. So we
There
could,
can be more. Like, I think there's a fix at the bottom. You can see at the bottom. You go at the bottom. You see here that button, right? Get started free, and the next CTA is kind of, the color is not right. So either I think we should have just one CTA, not two CTAs. So maybe this is the third one, right? Which is nice. So steps and multiple things together is better. I also heard, I don't know if it's right, if you do too many things in one go, sometimes people also
yeah,
do that in one go they suggest that, create entire Airbnb fully functional and then
right.
they execute, right? So what has been the experience if we do that?
So it would, what I have seen is it runs into a lot of errors
Right.
because it's not streamlined approach, right? And it goes and does like 10 different things at the same time.
Hmm.
So most probably it goes and runs into error, and then you when you give that error again, you run out of the free credits. and
Correct.
uh, and kind of our aim is here to use, like, develop it in the free credits.
Got it.
uh, yeah, if not we could
It's
always go for a
much
paid
like
plan.
human only, right? I mean, when we
Yeah,
create a product, we create, divide. The engineers cannot just, write everything on their own. So we
right,
divide it into versions. That way only we should do things to stack. But at the same time, not like every small thing will be one chat type of thing. Because the chat GPT has put us in that habit of, sending one chat at a time.
one
So
Saturday, yeah,
yeah, so we'll club few of these together. Makes sense. By the way, Rohit, I want to just highlight one more thing. While Lovable fixes all this,
right.
uh, see the idea when we are having this MVP, right? I
Mhm.
want to have some goals for it. Meaning,
Right,
it should be ready to launch by the weekend and within 1 month. I'm not having any ambitious goal, but one goal which is there is like 100 visitors should come.
got it,
100
got
visitors should
it.
visit the page, right? Because
Right,
finally, whenever we are doing something, we should have some goal. So one of the
right.
goals that I want to keep, right, is 100 visitors for the first month, and probably,
I
have something around it accordingly. Because if it is not working, kill the MVP, right? I mean, nobody.
right, right. So I think we mainly have to capture the lead. So you have a really good audience on LinkedIn, right? So the first approach would be to maybe ask some of them to try it out. And the first thing that when we get users to our landing page is to capture them, right? That would be our main goal, is to whoever is visiting maybe via analytics or maybe have their email, so that we can then use them as our initial power users and develop on the features. I think would you like some integration around maybe Google Sheets or something where we pull in the user data from the landing page or something like that? Are you thinking something on that line?
So yeah, if you ask me, you're right. I mean, by the way, if it can be done with Google Sheet, that is like one of the best thing, because Google Sheet, I don't know, maybe call me a person who likes Google Sheets or finds it very easier. So
Right.
if we can kind of use it for lead capturing, etc., that would be fantastic. Okay. Meanwhile,
Got
I
it.
think it has changed the image, and okay,
Yeah.
just I think it is just getting Fixed. Got it.
Showing
Okay,
it here.
maybe you have to close the window and try just open once again, and that would be fixed. Now here, now you open it. Yeah, here. Okay, it's
Fine.
still
So let's ask it
no
to.
problem. But it did few other things. Did it change?
Mm,
Rename the 10xBuddy throughout the website. I think it is not updated yet. Just go down a bit. Okay. Okay. So it does do some kind of mistakes as well at times. So you have to okay at the bottom it has done 10xBuddy. Just look at
yeah,
it. Yeah. Also it fixed the issue. So two things
yeah.
it did, but for some of the times it will not do many things,
I
right? So
think we are at fault. We did not mention it to properly do it. So I think
correct. So
not lovable fault. It's our fault.
got it. So prompting has to be good that way. Got it.
I think we have the landing page functional. Let's integrate the Google Sheet functionality that we mentioned, right? So what we want
Correct.
to do is we want to get the leads, whatever users are coming on our landing page. We want to capture them, maybe their name, email, and phone number to a Excel sheet, so we can reach out and ask them about the product. So this was the prompt that we have compiled. It gives Lovable a Google Sheet that we have already created. We are okay to give edit access and let it integrate that. Meanwhile, let's
So yeah.
with the website. Abhin, I think we'll have to do some
There are some rough
modification.
edges we need to actually work upon it. So let's work on it, and yeah, we'll be back. I think it will require some time, some content, all this, setup. Let's just do this small things together, and then we can get back.
So yeah, guys, here we are after 1 hour. We have kind of worked on the text. We have worked on the image. Abhinav, would you like to go in some details? See how?
So this is pretty good actually. If you can just browse through once, this looks
Yeah,
very professional to me. It also has very nice setup. Everything is mentioned. Go down, go down. We can actually check these. Yeah, the toggle works fine. There is good. I think it conveys the information at the bottom right. Joistic has developed this product. Great.
right.
So now we have everything set up. I would like you to test once, right? Is it functional or
Mm,
not? Can you just go? Let's say not log in. Let's say first try for free, or let's say just try if you go for what all information needed. Okay,
right.
nice. I just hope that the information that we are putting, right, it is getting captured in the sheet we
Yeah,
integrated.
that's the main thing. It's
Yeah,
not just a pretty landing page, but it is a functional one. So let's just
right.
see how it works. So we worked on the onboarding as well. We
Right.
added some features, right? So I'll just
You need to have at least,
add it again.
agree to PNC, complete some
Again,
form.
these are optional. We could put something here now.
Sure.
It has put in validations as well, which is
Which is good. I think we just asked for this, but they have, Lovable has been good that way. Nice.
processing. Yeah,
Very nice. Thank you for signing up. Very nice. Look at it. Ah,
and
nice. Comment as well. Very nice.
there
Great.
is a yeah. So I
So
think yeah,
our idea is done ready, right? At least in the last couple of hours we have spent, and our idea is ready that way, which is pretty good. So
right. And
yeah,
the best thing is it is published on the web, so all the users watching this could go to this
actually,
URL. Mention this URL in the description. They could
I
go
think
and yeah,
we'll get the first 100 visitors if few of
yeah.
of
So,
the folks actually visit this. We should put this in the description of the video.
yeah. Sure, I'll have this in the description, so all of the guys seeing this can check this out, can log in here. I think yeah, we are at a good stage now. I think now it's time where Abhinay, you can take the lead. We need
Correct,
first 100 users for this product to, and meanwhile we'll be developing more functional features.
correct.
But yeah, this
Makes
is
sense.
I think yeah,
Now the thing is the ideas, as people say ideas, it's easy to have an idea. Now it's also has become easier to at least have some basic landing page or MVP, right? And thanks for helping with the MVP. Now the next step is to ensure that there is some traction, right? I mean, if the idea is it needs validation, we'll go for the 100 visitors. We'll also see are these users ready to pay some money or not. And the next part possibly we can actually sit down and add functionality like payment gateway, start working on the GTM motion and so on. So yeah, let's do it. Pretty excited about it.
yeah.